blue building over there. Have no idea what's inside. Well, I figured out what the blue building is. GG. 8, 7, 6.
Look at all the rockets.
5.
Look at all the rockets sticking up over here.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cool. 3, 2, 1. What's this last one say? Lift off, your journey starts now. Welcome to the Space Center, everybody. So, we're at the Kennedy Space Center, kind of, sort of, visiting center is where we're more at. And beginning of the video, I want to thank my friend Kelson, my dudes, for suggesting this, because I think that's amazing. So, here we go. Incredible. The NASA globe. Look at the rockets here, and we're about to explore them all. So I guess in the queue lines and inside buildings and things like that, we have to wear a mask even though we're fully vaccinated. I guess that's to protect people. So this should be fun. Awesome. Probably. He's probably definitely went into space. That's kind of cool. Look at all the different flags of the countries that have helped make NASA a possibility of the International Space Station. A recreation of the surface of the moon, and over there is a recreation of the surface of Mars. I'm gonna go check this out over here. This has to be something interesting. This must be where they like keep a rover or something. It's the Mars rover stand. The rover comes out here. Now, masks up, everybody. Oh my. Hello, NASA. NASA-san. Found it. Now that's impressive. Yeah, I went up the wrong way. Whoops. Look at this. They got... Okay, that's cool. That's absolutely amazing. They got stuffed planets, like Earth. Ooh, hello, hold on. Yeah, but you got this really cool space gas here with all different faces and stuff on it, so that's kind of cool. Lego lunar landing. Oh, you can buy one of the little VR experience viewer things here. Astronaut dolls, of course. Oh, Space Snoopy. Mom would love Space Snoopy. Apparently this is the same thing that the Apollo 11 crew walked on to get to their famous flight. I do believe that is a genuine spaceship, and I wish I could ride that thing. Alright, so now we're walking towards a boat tour, or not a boat tour, a bus tour of the NASA locations. And over there is that massive spaceship again. Oh, NASA logo. Okay, then we're back, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is going to be incredible. The Falcon from SpaceX. It's gonna be good day.
Demonstration, Delaware North. My name is Kent. I'll be your head coach to the Apollo 705. I'd like to welcome all veterans, first responders. Thank you for your service. Very important. Priority 1, safety. Priority 2, safety. Priority 3 is safety. All about safety. Having a good time. Enjoy. Safety. That amount. Policy, safety. Priority 1. Looking out for everybody's safety, okay? We're going to be off the wall. I don't think I left my wings, so we're going to fly. We're going to drive out there today. We'll be passing Martin Redstone. How many of you heard of Dr. Monuments or Hippie Helen? Orbital process. Most got his fault up there. Jeff Bezos, Amazon man. He's taking all of that, fixed it up. He's working on spacecraft to carry it up in space and bring it back. He has launch pad 36. I saw this video there. He has launch pad 36 over on the Cape side. And a landing zone over there.
Yes.
Just to the end of the left, there's a huge satellite left there. That's where you get all of your satellites. Go and look in the distance and bank politics of alligators. They like bubble like that. Real hump weather, they don't judge. And coming up from the head, now today to the solar farm. They're right farm up on the right side. That's the Mercury Redstone rocket. All except for one of them going down the right side. Okay.
Initially sequence number 2 off the way. Down please to the
We have pondered our place amongst the stars since the dawn of humankind. We've looked at the stars with wonder and amazement, their glow guiding our travel for centuries. The more we learn about our universe, the questions we have. Today, we'll explore where NASA and its partners are taking us in the future. But before we begin this journey, just like every NASA mission, our #1 goal is to return home safely. So always stay seated while the bus is in motion. Please, no food or drinks on the bus with the exception of water. Please keep conversation to a minimum so others may hear and enjoy the tour. No photography is permitted at the
Same Mercury Redstone and take us from the Apollo and Space Shuttle programs into current day activities.
Space Center, where NASA astronauts have ventured forth on flights of exploration since the 1960s, and where future space exploration will take us to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. In all our history, there's been one common theme woven throughout our DNA: It's our insatiable desire to explore beyond our home planet and our never-ending quest to expand our knowledge of the universe. There's a venture behind the gate.
What we changed, we had 2 babies in the nest this year. They are gone. At the end of April, the first week of so May, we have a return. Parents take some vacation. The end of August, the first week of September, the male returns. Then 2 weeks later, the female returns.
Rockets before launch. The sheer scale of this building is hard to grasp, even when you're right next to it.
Do you ever feel really small when you think about space? What about when you're standing next to a skyscraper or a really big bridge? Well, I feel about as small as an ant right now. I'm standing inside the vehicle assembly building trying to grasp how large it really is in here. It has 4 bays. Each bay has 2 large horizontal doors below it and 7 smaller vertically opening doors above it, tall enough to fit the world's largest rocket through. In fact, these are the largest doors in the world.
It was built in the 1960s for the Apollo program. Every Saturn V rocket that sent humans to the moon was assembled right here. Every space shuttle mission also assembled within these same walls. After the sparing a boilerplate or non-functional version of Orion and successfully performed the abort maneuvers, proving that the LAS will be ready for its first crewed launch, Artemis 1. You'll be able to take a closer look at the LAS replica as we approach from the east side of the building. The construction of the VAB required 65,000 cubic yards of concrete. 45.
To your right front, the orbital processing facility all the way over the right side. That's Boeing, over on the platform, and where we store the solid rocket venture. We're going to be passing data out of here shortly. We might not see.
To your far left.
We're now heading into firing room 1. You guys will have to wait till the end of the video to watch the slideshow of all the pictures that we've taken today. But if I had to describe this experience, it's breathtaking.
Things really in outer space.
That is actually the Apollo 14 spacecraft. That is another piece of the moon. Imagine trying to film on that thing.
Left-hand side, remember the lift. The big tall building that you see right there, that's the vehicle assembly building. Now that's where we bring everything together. That's where we bring, this building actually was built for originally for the Apollo program. Later, we modified and upgraded for the space shuttle program. Now NASA's new rocket is sitting inside there. We're going to be launching that a little bit later this year. To the right of the vehicle assembly building, the 2 base buildings, and those buildings were built for the space shuttles. And if you notice right in the middle, there's a number 2 and a number 1 on the other one that says the word Boeing. That's where the tail of the space shuttle would normally come in at. Now these buildings are being used by some of the private industry, and Boeing has built one of our new capsules, Starliner, in the 3rd building over to the left, right behind the taller transport. Look to the left of the one on the left, and you see that big square platform right there? That's called the mobile launcher platform.
And of course, astronauts. These 4 building blocks form the foundation of the entire...
Yeah, it is a genuine fuel tank with solid boosters. Those are real solid booster rockets on the side. how much I agree with that phrase. Adventure has only begun. Atlantis. This doesn't look like it's under the sea. Here, folks. Look at the details. I love the blue. Blue is my favorite. I love the blue. Whoa! That's awesome! The real. The original prototype. Right there. There's the cargo bay of Atlantis. The real. I can't believe I'm here with the real spacecraft. It honestly is extremely emotional standing next to it and seeing what people used to do in a world like no other, in a galaxy like no other. Simulator here that you can work with the on the space shuttle. It's kind of cool. Incredible! This is a lifetime in one place. This is a recreation of her cabin. Amazing how huge this thing is from underneath. Look how huge it is! We will never forget Challenger or Columbia. Sure, this is the school teacher's outfit. Maybe. Simulate being an astronaut over here. The Airstream that carried the astronauts. One last look at Atlantis before we leave. Goodbye, Atlantis. Ship. One of the ships, at least. Goodbye. Thank you for being a memory. Thanks, guys, for joining me at the Kennedy Space Center. Hope you all enjoyed, and it's time for the slideshow.